Yo, what's up guys? It's it's NLG, and today we have episode number 30 of the local to global save, which I think now makes it the longest running series I've ever done in my 3 years of this, but I'm not overly sure. It's been a couple, maybe a few weeks since the last episode, because obviously we've brought in the WMMA series. So be sure to check that out if you feel like you might be interested, and if you haven't already. Of course, episode 2 just recently dropped this week, but it hasn't yet as I'm recording this, but obviously by the time you get it, it will have. So, on the last episode, Brent Banks beat Sugar Dunkerton, and then Sugar Dunkerton proposed the idea of teaming with them, because obviously we do have a tag team invitational soon. Space Monkey beat Eli Everfly. Britt Baker defeated Tessa Blanchard, and Andrew Everett defeated David Finley Jr. before entering himself into the Tag Team Invitational. And the besties in the world defeated Amazing Red and Matt Sydal in a great match. And then your main event, Tracy Williams was defeated for the heavyweight title, losing it in a triple threat by being pinned by Jacob Fatu, which means Fatu beats Briggs again, but he's never actually beaten Briggs. So that's a bit of an interesting one. Tonight, we come to you as a company who's making profits sustainably, consistently. There we go. So we're rolling in the money now. We've hit that 12k mark, baby. And we kick off the show in front of 494 people, in front of a record crowd, with a bout that didn't have much heat and had terrible wrestling, unfortunately, as Anthony Green makes his debut as a retrosexual defeats Jake Something in 12:27 by using underhanded tactics. Low blow, cheeky little roll up, 1, 2, 3. Match gets a 22. We've come to expect better, especially from Jake Something, but still got the crowd hotter and the show off to a strong start, so it's not a bad thing really. But Green's cocky gimmick gets an initial reign of awful. We'll give him a couple, maybe a few matches to see if he can improve, and if not, then yeah, one might be saying bye to Anthony Green. And I've got to say, a fair few of the new guys we've brought in that aren't as established as some of us on the roster, they have performed substandardly, if that's a word, in comparison to the mainstays of the company. Now, match number 2, in a 39, in a bout that had decent wrestling but didn't have much heat, Angel Garza defeats Eli Everfly in 13:47 by pinfall with an El Muertito. In the debut of Angel Garza, whose cocky gimmick gets an initial reign of phwoar. I should have checked his gimmick a little bit, maybe gave him something else, because we've got a lot of cocky wrestlers here. But Selena De La Renta did some good work at ringside as the match gets a crowd buzzing, and Selena's businesswoman gimmick gets an initial rating of very good. Angel gets a 31 to Eli's 39. And Angel is off to a winning start here in New York City wrestling, but not only has he just made his debut, but he's got himself a manager. I wonder if she has anything to say. She does! As in a 29, she introduces New York City wrestling to Diamante Promociones. I've probably butchered that pronunciation, but I only got a D in Spanish. But she also teases another member. So at the next show, we might be seeing someone join Diamante Promociones, and maybe, just maybe, they'll form a team and be in the Tag Team Invitational. It's almost as if I've planned that. Almost. But the angle gets the crowd hot at a 29 rate. Not the best, but not bad, certainly. As then we have a 39 when about that had a decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Space Monkey defeats Kurt Stallion in 13:54 by pinfall with a tail whip, getting a 42 to Kurt's 23, which is really poor from Kurt, who's had a few matches here now. 39 rated match there. Not brilliant, but again, not bad at all. And then after the match, Space Monkey, he's got 2 bananas. He takes one with him as he heads to the back, but he leaves one in the ring. What could that mean? Is he not hungry enough to eat both? Does he want the winner of the next match to have a banana? Or maybe, is he signalling that he wants to be in the Tag Team Invitational, but he can't speak because he's a monkey, so he just showed it by leaving a banana, saying that he wants a partner. think it might be the last one, to be honest. Probably because that's the one I've explained the most. But yeah, so we got a 44 there. So good work from Space Monkey. Big up, Space Monkey. Then in a decent match, David Finley Jr. defeats Brent Banks and Ho Ho Loon in 15-20 when Finley beats Ho Ho with a roll-up. Brent gets his 38 and seemed off his game. Finley and Ho Ho both get 34s. So, okay performances from all. Brent gets a 38, so he's actually getting better, which is good to see, because he is brilliant. I saw him at Progress in Newcastle a couple of months ago. He was against David Starr and he was magnificent. My eyes were opened by Brent Banks. As then we have our semi-main event of the evening. Two men that have been in great form in NYCW over the last year. Josh Briggs, Andrew Everett. Winner gets a title shot against Jacob Fatu or his opponent tonight, Tracy Williams. Who will win? I'm taking all these dramatic pauses. Who will win contendership? Well, in the bout, there was a decent match, getting a 49. Josh Briggs defeats Andrew Everett in 14-46 by pinfall with a Maroon 5. The Battle of the Giants, as Everett gets a 47, Briggs gets a 46. Our two best performances of the night so far. A good match, quite a good match, a 49 there. And Josh Briggs has earned his title shot. He states that he will win back the NYCW Heavyweight Championship. He doesn't care if he's got to beat Fatu or Williams. He wasn't pinned last month. He wasn't pinned the month before. He's never pinned. Rarely ever. He wants the belt back. He will get the belt back. As in our main event, Jacob Fatu, Tracy Williams, 52 rated match is in a good match. Jacob Fatu defeats Tracy Williams in 17:57 by pinfall with a moonsault to make his first defense of the heavyweight title. Tracy Williams with a 50, Jacob Fatu with a 59 there. And there we go. A 49 rating for the show, increasing our popularity in one region. Tracy Williams was excellent. Jacob Fatu was on a whole other level. And we'll also do a bit of the compliments for Space Monkey, because he was quite good too. But a great match there, great show. Our 31st show, which is insane to think that at the next show we will be 3 full virtual years into this save. Like, that is mental. And that's kind of the problem I do have with this save. It's nothing that puts anything in jeopardy. It's just the fact that I don't want to be uploading this like all the time. That's why I brought a second series back in. But one that I don't, like with the 05 one, I'd upload Raw and SmackDown like every week. But with WMMA, we've not got to upload that twice a week. But it's like, I do want to have 2 series, because I don't want to have 2 episodes of this every week. Because then we're going to fly through the years even quicker. And we have already went really quickly through this. Roman Reigns is back from injury. What injury did he have? If we look there, strained neck. Oh, bless him. He's fine now though. Progress, we've done 120 chapters now, so that'll be a really big book. What a joke that is. Jake Something thinks he should be booked better, which I think is preposterous because we've handled him excellently. So you can see we've just run a show and we've still got over 10 grand. After our workout figures have been taken for the show, we've still turned a profit. And we've still got 2 weeks worth of sponsorship to come through. Mental. But I will say something has happened in the game. And that is that CZW have disappeared. Because CZW have been bought out by WWE. We're going to have to quickly fly through here to try and find the news story. Where is it? There it is. So CZW has been disbanded. They were taken over by WWE, so they must have been in bad debt. But my personal favourite story about this is that they were disbanded on the Thursday. On the Tuesday, CZW signed Nikki Bella. They brought Nikki Bella in, and then straight away, oh, bye-bye. Like, they signed her with the sole purpose of just fucking with her at that point. But also, I think we'll all be able to rest safe and stress-free knowing that on the last CZW show ever, DJ Hyde won a match. That's what we all wanted. It's what he deserved, you know? It's what the fans would have wanted. If you're a CZW fan, comment down below. If you're a CZW fan, say, I like hardcore wrestling, but I love DJ Hyde, because who doesn't love DJ Hyde? The next show is our 32nd show, and it will be phwoar versus Briggs once again. So that'll be a nice, cool match. Will it be the final match between those two? Find out in the next episode, which will also see Jessica Troy debut on loan from MCW, as she will go one-on-one with Shazza McKenzie. And also one last little thing to mention. A new Australian company started up in this, the International Wrestling League. They've got a fair bit of pop there, so I'm quite intrigued to see who'll be joining them in this save, because hopefully whoever they, because pretty much everyone from PWA, which is an Australian indie company, one of the best promotions in the world, I would say. Now they're all unemployed, so if they can get some popularity going for those people, build them up a bit, maybe MCW will take them. And if MCW take them, then those are people that we can get in on loan. And because Australia right now in this save is full of incredible talent. There are some great stars there waiting, just waiting, saying, sign me please, sign me up please, sign me up. Fucking hell, it's mad that. NXT UK is the second biggest company. NXT is the 5th biggest and WWE is the 1st biggest. Wow, they really are a big company, huh? But thank you all for watching another episode of The Local and Global. It's been 12 minutes, it's been a bit rambly at the end, but we wouldn't have it any other way, would we? So thank you all for watching. Comment your love for DJ Hyde below. Tell me what your favourite type of chicken food is. For me, it's chicken dippers, because chicken dippers are quite good, but I also do really love KFC, but KFC's went a bit downhill in England in recent years. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one for potentially more chicken related conversation.